darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, going down deep. Say, oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Hello guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Long time no see. It has been 6 weeks since my last show, and I'm so happy to be back and being here on my new time slot on Fridays right here on My Psychic Connection. Guys, I hope you guys are coming in, getting ready. I just saw a message from Spirit. Please, guys, do know that mediumship questions are a paid question. Go on there and look at the mediumship slot and then click it, and we'll be more than happy to dive deep into any of those mediumship questions that you got. Guys, how have you been? How have things been going? Cassidy says he's back. Welcome back. Thank you, Cassidy. Emma says, I'm so beyond happy to see you back, Journey, and the hair is on point. Thanks, sweethearts. I appreciate it. Didn't have time to style it. Jumped out of the shower and was like, slick it back. You're fine. Slick it back, you're fine. You got a show to do. And absolutely so happy to be back too. Miss Collins says, hi, Journey. Well, hello, Miss Collins. All right, guys, we've got a wonderful show for you guys out there tonight. Remember, we are going to be doing paid and free readings. So if you guys want a long, in-depth question to be answered, guys, go ahead and click that donation link. It's going to give you guys a lot of choices here. You got a mini, you got a medium, you got a mega, you also have a quick read. So guys, make sure you're checking those out. Emma says it happens. We're all only human. Laugh out loud. I only have so many hours in a day, and I have to slip it in between the a million things that I do. So, but I wasn't on the air with everybody, but I was working in the back like I always do, and as some of our other people that work back here, we got, Marty Fox, Squirrel, Miss K works back there. We've got some other new people that are working back there, so we've got a great group of people coming together to make sure that the show comes together and runs smoothly for you guys. So if you guys would do me a favor, give us some thumbs up. Let's share this live out far and wide as we can, guys. This is the premiere show. This is the first show back. I'm so excited to be with you guys, and I see a whole bunch of highs and welcomes, and guys, I'm so happy for all the beautiful faces. Down and Over says, hello, Journey. Yay! Hello, Down and Over. We've got Jean. Hello, Journey Ryan. Hello, love. Welcome back. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And Jean says, nice haircut. Thank you. I appreciate it. Literally just brushed it straight back. So I'm looking forward to talking to all of you guys. And Bunny says, yes, welcome back. Thank you, Bunny. I appreciate it. Emma says, shout out to the people in the back. Exactly. Without them, guys, things slow down a little bit, and I have to take more time to figure things out. Allison saying hello, Allison. Look at all these beautiful people coming through the door. Guys, let's make sure we're sharing this out far and wide. If you guys want to help us by donating, we're going to help an amazing cause. We've got Shriners Hospital, Shriners Children's Hospital. Amazing group of people who work there and support all these families with their children. Guys, definitely, that's how we do things here. We pay it forward. And Minnie says, hi, hello, Minnie. Oh, from Ohio. I love Ohio. I've been there quite a few times. I actually used to live in Ohio once upon a time. Loved it out there. So much to do, so many people. It's a great place. All right, guys. Well, let's get this party started. Are we ready? I'm sure we're ready. Let's do it. Who do we got first? And we're starting off just right, guys. And let's get a. Haven't heard it in a while. Woo-hoo! All right, we're starting off with our very first mini read with Miss Collins. Miss Collins says, "Hey, Journey, welcome back. So I've got a complex relationship, and I'm curious on what you pick up on moving forward. I feel as though I'm learning what I love and what I don't like on this. Journey, I'm wondering if you see a specific route I should be taking or if I'm on the right path with the right options. Thank you." All right, so Miss Collins, when it comes down to the situation, this whole experience that you're going through really is about you learning your likes, your dislikes, not being suppressed, allowing to be free, allowing to do the things that you want to do versus what you've done before in the past is by doing what they want you to do. So I don't feel that. Okay, so your first, I'm going to call them 1, 2, and we'll call them 1, 2, and 3. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. So, 1, you're deeply rooted in. 1, you're very deeply rooted in. There's a complex connection between the two of you. I do feel like that feels good, but there's a lot of smaller things going on that are interrupting that relationship that are causing a bigger problem. So small things turning into a big problem. So anthills turning into mountains. So she put right. The other thing is about the communication. How you guys communicate with one another. Communication is not about you listening and you speaking up when you can, but it's also about them listening, which I don't feel like you're getting enough of. You're not being heard. You may be talking, but you're not being heard. They're a little bit more secretive than you would like them to be. And when you find things out on your own, you're not exactly thrilled. So 1 needs to open up a little bit more, and their OCD or whatever it is that they have, that they have these little nitpicky things that they do. Some of them are nonsense, and you see them as nonsense, and I get that 100%. So it's very true. I have to be loud to be heard. Exactly. And you shouldn't have to be loud to be heard. But the secrets is what bothers you a lot. And the little nitpicky things. When they don't get their way or they're feeling they get a little rough around the edges. They get a little raggy. We're going to call it raggy. They get a little raggy. Don't allow that to be. You need to stop that when that happens immediately. Because what it does is it hurts your heart immediately. And it leaves you to interpretation to be with somebody else that might be a little bit more loving, a little bit more kind, a little bit more playful. Everything seems to circle more around them than it does you, even though that they do bring you into their life. But I feel as though you're there more so that they have a sense of stability versus, she put right. So they're getting a sense of stability. You're not getting that stability from them. You're getting, I'm close to you and I can relate to you in some ways. So you're allowed to let out some of the things. But I do get that it's more for them than it is for you. So being so deeply rooted into number 1 makes it harder for you to take a step back to look at the bigger picture. So what I'm going to suggest is to continue to stay open. Because part of your question was asking, am I on the right path? It's not that you're not on the right path, but I don't feel you found the path that's going to lead you to that one place that's going to make you happy, somewhere you're going to be able to call home. Number 2 is kind of like so number 2 is just about fun. There's no deeper connection that's going to get built there. I already feel like it's kind of hit that wall, but they are nice, and I do get that things are good, But at the same time, number two, that's really just fun to ride until, your friends catch you on. And then you're kind of like, okay, bye. There's no real emotional connection or attachment there. Number three, she put laugh out loud, right? Fun. Exactly. They're fun. But here's the thing about number two is they pay attention to your needs, about pleasing you, which you would like to take number one and number two and mix them together and have that perfect person. You're going to get that perfect person. Number three, we're going to call that one Saturday night. That one's Saturday night when you get a chance to go out and be naughty and have a Saturday night fun. That's literally number three. So true. The thing is, though, Miss Collins, is that you're going to be able to take what you've gotten from the stability and what you've gotten for what you're missing from number one in number two, and you're going to be able to find that person that has both those qualities. Because number two is, okay, it's not that you're looking for someone to be clingy or to not be cuddly, but you need some space too. You can deal with a little bit of cuddle, but I see you also going, get off me, I need to breathe. I can't breathe with you on me. I can't do anything with you on me. So the thing about it is that number two is too clingy. Number one doesn't have enough cling. And Saturday night could possibly ruin your life. So I'm just going to say Saturday night is a Saturday night. We don't do that. We don't do Saturday things on every day of the week. And she put yes. So smothered by number two, not enough smothering from number one. I mean, you would love to be able to say, get off me from number one, but you don't even get that chance. You're trying to pull that one in, and it's not reciprocating. Now, every once in a while, I'm not going to take it away from him. It happens. And you're like, okay, we're good. But it's not often enough for you to feel like you're not getting the satisfaction from it. There's a small satisfaction from it, but that's from the stability. And you are looking for stable. You need stable. You're a stable person yourself. You can't have somebody off wishy-washy. Number two's wishy-washy. That's why it can't go any further. It's not going to go up. It's not going down. It's where it is. And it's basically what you have today with that specific number is where it's going to stay. It's not going to get any higher. It's not going to grow any further. You won't allow it to either because of the demeanor is not there. Talking themselves up and then you kind of looking at them going, I know it's your lie, so I'm going to let you tell it. But you're not enthused by it. You're just kind of like, you're really just a moped. So number two is a moped. Number three is Saturday night, good fun. And you probably do that once out of the blue moon. But it's rebellious. It feels dangerous. It feels naughty. And even though you're not doing anything wrong there, she put, exactly. You're not doing anything wrong there. We also know that Saturday night is not good for your health. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your heart. It's not good, period, other than for every once in a while. It's like having a drink. We don't get drunk every night. We get drunk on a Saturday night, or we get drunk, whatever your weekend is. Some people, work weekends and are off during the week. Whenever your Saturday night is, that's that type of energy. Like, oh, I'm going to have a wild time this weekend. That's what that is. It's a wild time during the weekend. Other than that, I wouldn't put too much energy into it. I wouldn't waste my breath, my time, nor my energy. So allow yourself to be open to what you see that you like in this, but to continue to keep the options open and continue on the path that you're on. Don't stop yourself from moving forward. Allow yourself to move forward. Allow yourself to do the things that you want to do. And continue to keep looking. The thing about it is that what you're looking for isn't here yet. And there's still a lot of more experience from the energy coming from, number one, Moped, and Saturday night. I feel like this pattern's going to happen for a little bit longer. You're going to run into some Sunday evenings, which is pretty much television and sleeping. And you'll move past those because you know damn good and well that's not what you want. The thing about it is that what you're looking for does come your way. It comes from another person. And I know you're thinking in your head, but what about number one? Number one's had their chance. They've had their chance to step up to the plate. But I need you to see what everybody else sees and what he knows about himself. Number one is going to continue to be the way number one is today. It's not going to change. It's going to stay the same. And I know that one's hard to hear. That one hurts the most out of all of it. Number one is going to hurt the most because there is a very deep-rooted connection between the two of you. But right now, in the words of Kay, when they show you who they are, believe them. In the words of Kay, when they show you who they are, believe them. I have adapted that into my life, and it works well. And I suggest those who are listening today, adapt that into your lifestyle. Because when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Miss Collins, I hope that helps. I hope that you continue to stay open and move forward, but do not stop looking. Because they're here for a reason. They're here for a purpose, but they're not forever. They're just here for a little while. Okay? This is not your last and final stop. What you have before you are just the neighboring cities, and you keep going to one city that you like the most right now, but you'll find yourself moving to your new home. It's just not in the cities that are being provided for you. All right, Miss Collins. I hope that helps. And Miss Collins says, yes, very helpful. Thank you. I'm going to do my best. Absolutely. Nothing's got to change right now. Nothing's got to change right now. Continue to keep enjoying what you've got before you. But there is going to come a time, and it's not within this year. And hell, it's not even within the year of 2025. Well, maybe towards the end of it, before you start to make serious moves and serious changes. So you still got quite a bit of time to have some fun and enjoy yourself. But the time to settle down is coming. And the time to move to a completely new city that you haven't even been to is on its way. All right. We've got Emily. Emily says, haven't been on here in so long. I hope you're doing well, Journey. Emily, this is my first show back after a long time. I've been on a break for 6 weeks, so glad to see you back, Emily. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, we've got so many questions to get to, and we're going to continue to keep running with these questions. So let's go ahead, take the next person in line. Who do we got? All right, we got a quick read. Whoop, whoop. We got Down and Over. She says, hi, Journey. When do you see me getting a new job? What will it be, or will I just get another promotion? So I know you've kind of dipped your toe in the pool of what's out there for me. And it's not that you can't get another job, because I most certainly feel that if you put your mind to it and actually put the work behind it in order to get a job, you absolutely would score this job. But the thing about it is that it isn't time for you. It is not time to make that type of change. Those changes come later. And It relates back to a house. So it's probably best that you stay put where you are because you know you're stable. You know your position, you know your strength there, your boss loves you. So there's no reason to change that up while you're trying to make personal changes of your own. So what I would say is to stay put. As to getting a promotion from your current job, people there who have been there for a long time usually don't tend to change. I'm telling you, as we go into 2025, changes will come, which will provide you yet another promotion. But yet, let's talk about the promotion that's coming within. Comes with a raise, of course, and basically the assistant manager, like literally assistant. So you're going to have more say so, more pull. You're going to be doing a lot more. I mean, you already do the manager's job. You already do their job. But there's something that's going to change in 2025 when it comes to that position for that person. Something they're going to either screw up or do something because it's, I mean, the title is ripped from them and handed to you. Also with a raise because it's thrown at you. But it's not anything that you're not already doing, which also changes your schedule to a little bit of a better one for you. She says, bet, laugh out loud, still love it. Yeah, but the thing is that you're at a place where things are changing for you. You've done a lot of growth. There's a lot of reflecting going on. So while changing things in the personal life, as you have been, and growing beautifully, by the way, even though you feel like, oh, I hit some walls and I feel upset with myself, you're supposed to. They're called learning curves. You're learning, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm very proud of you of that. So excellent job on that, but you're still doing a lot of growth right now. You're still doing a lot of things that where life is changing, especially within the household, with the kids, with everything that's going on. So don't put yourself in a position where there's too much change going on. Everything feels like chaos because then you won't be as happy making these changes because you'll feel every time I make changes, chaos happens. It's because you change too many things at once. So let's go ahead and take care of the personal changes and then allow yourself to do financial business changes. Because currently the money's good, you're comfortable, your boss loves you. You would have to literally have to burn the place down to get terminated right now or punch the boss in the face. So you're in a really good place. So I don't feel you should take that time. And the energy is telling me the same thing. Do not move yet. Do not change your position from one place to another. Stay put where you're at currently. She says, you're the man, Journey. You always here to give us the truth. You always gave me accuracy. Well, I'm so happy for that. And I love what I see with you. There's been a lot of growth with you since the last time you were on this show. We've talked till today. Serious growth. And I'm proud of you for that. And I want you to be proud too. And she says, laugh out loud, fire and matches. Yes, fire and matches. Do not do that. I just said, stay put. I said, stay put, woman. So I want you to continue to keep focusing. I know some people work your nerves and they try to get under your skin. You know what? Haters are going to hate. That's just, they've always been that way. And when you've got haters, you're usually doing something right. So they just can't get under your skin. Don't let them get there. Don't let them win. That's not who you are. You're a fighter. You've always been a fighter. Continue to keep fighting. Continue to keep moving forward. Make life yours. Make life your bitch. All right, guys. Having a great time so far. Guys, that was another donated read. I do appreciate it down and over. Thank you guys so much. Remember, a portion of all the readings are going to Shriner Children's Hospital. So, guys, by helping us out, we are paying it forward by helping others out. And down and over says, yes, sir. Live it. Thank you. I'm excited, as you should be. Good times coming. Love it. Absolutely. Remember, life doesn't live you, you live life. Something I learned a long time ago. Life doesn't live you, you live life. And you have power over it and control. We all do. Sometimes we feel like power is out of our hands. It's not. It's not. We all have the chance and the ability to make that happen. All right. Well, guys, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? We've got Emma. Emma says, "Hi, Journey. I've missed you. My Black Magic book is officially now shipped, and it's on its way to me. I'm super excited. I was reading the reviews on it as well, and the other people who purchased the book said that you get more than you bargained for, and the book packs a punch according to what other people have said about the book. My question to you is, do you have any advice for me on how to go about being careful with this book? Because I can definitely be the person who doesn't look before they leap, laugh out loud. And you've known me for a while. So you need tailored advice about it. So, let me say something about magic. Magic is energy. Energy is not good. It is not bad. Energy is neutral. It always has been. So when someone says black magic, unless they were out there with a Sharpie coloring energy, and I would love to watch that video, by the way, it is not black. It is not white. It is not. There's no such thing as black and white energy. It is not. It's not a thing. Education is a thing. When you use energy, energy takes the shortest route possible to get the job done. So when you are reading a spell, performing a spell, if you have not connected every single dot to have it come full circle, it's going to jump from that one part that you missed and then jump right back to the destination. So if you're going, I want money, fame, and fortune, and someone dies because of it, but that wasn't in your spell, that's because you didn't connect the dots correctly, and it jumps. Energy jumps to the easiest way to get the job done. Oh, there's so much more to say to that. Guys, if you would ever want to see a show where I'm talking about magic, I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about how things like that get done, let me know, and we will get a show that talks all about magic, how that works, how to write a proper spell. Minnie says, love it. Love it. And Emma says, thank you so much for enlightening me. It truly means a lot. Magic is the Bible says that magic is evil, but you ever notice that the Bible talks about things when they don't understand something, it's automatically, that's the devil. Is it though? Is it? Because magic's what created them. Yin and yang, balance and stuff. And there's so much I could go into. But it's not bad, and it's not where you could say it's 100% good, because you're forcing energy to go in a direction that is not how it was intended, but you're directing energy to create a focus, which could be good. So it just depends on what the situation is, how you put it forth, and what your initial goals are with it. How do you return it back to the earth? Because remember, when you take something or force something, there's a give and a take. What are you giving up to take? There's always a give and take. And that's even with the good stuff. That even comes with, all religions. All religions have a give and take. Everything has a give and take. There's a reason for it. You can't pull on the string on this side and not expect it to get shorter on the other side. Well, it's going to get shorter on the other side because you just pulled it closer to you. So now there's a piece missing. So that's something that you are needing to absolutely understand. And there's so much to how to write it properly, how to do things properly. She says, yes, absolutely. Working with magic is not for lazy people. No, it is not for lazy people. It is not for the uneducated. I would not recommend anybody. That's like being a pharmacist and not knowing what the medications do. Be like, I have chronic diarrhea. What do I do for that? And then you gave them another laxative. Why would you do that? Because you didn't know what you were giving somebody. So it makes a lot of sense to make sure that you are prepared and that you're doing the right thing, but do not put yourself in a position where you don't know what you're doing. So even though you may get a book, books don't have all the information, because a real true book of magic is not going to be a $50 purchase, a $100 purchase, not even a $500 purchase. And a lot of those things are locked up in something called the Vatican's vaults. They were stolen many moons ago and have never been released because they work. But people have found their own ways to get around that because they don't have to use that. But the practicing was still there. It hasn't gone away. So if you guys would like to know more about witchcraft and magic and things of that nature, let me know in the comments, because I will create a show just for you on that specific topic, because I know a ton of witch practitioners and I would love to bring them on board and talk all kinds of magic with you guys, how to write proper spells and things of that nature, and to get to know more. All right. Okay. So Emma says, yes, please. I'd love to know more. Absolutely. I would love to be able to provide that for you guys. And we'll get some information on that here shortly. Okay. I've babbled on enough about that. So let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? Whoop, whoop. All right. We've got Minnie with a quick read. Minnie says, my love life is stale. Anything in store? So, Minnie, when it comes down to your love life, okay. I'm going to make some. You keep getting the fixer uppers. They look nice. Oh, they got good bones. But you didn't realize on the outside it looked like they had great bones. But on the inside, it's full of termites, rotten pipes. The wiring's not wired right. There's bad attitudes. You go in there trying to rewire, replumb, do all these things to try to fix a person. And you keep giving. You keep giving. You're giving more than you're getting out of it. And then what ends up happening is you walk away from the mess because you can no longer take the punishment that I fixed this wire, now this place shorted out. Oh, I changed all the plugs and now the breaker box is out. You know, that's the type of things that are going on. You're fixing one thing, but it's leading to new problems. And we're not getting to the sole source of the issue. What is that problem? Which they're not telling you, because then they look like the bad guy. But yet you're continuously putting your energy out there to do this. Now, you have backed off away from that type of negativity. I do feel like, so the stalemate now is trying to find that person and trying to find someone who's going to be, you know, that true house that you could move into instead of the fixer-uppers that you can't live with. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I can't live without them. Well, you can't live with them either. You can't. It's not working. Things aren't computing. That's like having a computer without a power cord. You can't turn it on. It is a item sitting on your table that you cannot use. Just like they are an item in your life that you cannot work with because they are not working with you. I do feel like love will come, but you have to do something different. You have to change things up. Your standards are higher now than they were before. And I want you to keep them there. Do not lower your standards, Minnie. Don't. You're an amazing person, and your heart is bigger than your body. And that's how you get to those fixer uppers. How I can make them feel better. I can help them heal from their situation. Oh, they were treated badly. Were they though? Because as you come along to realize they were the problem. They were the whole Taylor Swift song. You you want something different. You want somebody who's going to be real with you. You want somebody who's going to connect with you. You want somebody that wants to watch a movie with you, go out to dinner with you, go on a trip with you, do things with you, hear you when you speak, rather than you yelling at them so they hear you. You need someone understanding, compassionate, and they're out there. And I know you feel like they're not, but the avenues that you have looked in are not the avenues that you need to be looking at. They are not worth your time. They are not worth your energy. You need to change things up. If that means going to a different grocery store, getting on a different type of dating app, one you didn't think you'd join because maybe things were a little too conservative. Maybe things were a little too wild for you. Maybe you need a change. And baby, you do. You need that change. Love does come your way. Love does come your way, but it is not here yet because the changes haven't been made yet. And she says, yes, true. The thing is that when you find love, we're going into February, we're in 2025. I'm not saying you can't talk to somebody, date a few people in between now and that time frame. She says, oh, so true. I'm not saying that you can't date somebody in between there, but it's nobody that's going to stick around. The person you're looking for is in 2025. As we go into a new year, new you. You really use that term when we go into 2025. I see the way that you eat is different. The way that you drink is different. The way you do things for yourself is different. You're taking better care of yourself than you ever have. And because of that mindset and because of the way you're doing things, it shifts gears completely. People from the past are gone. Things that you used to put up with, you no longer put up with. And I even see new friendships being built too, because some of the friends that you have are all about themselves and only call you to talk about themselves, even when you want to talk about you. Oh, we could dive so deep into all this. I love all this beautiful energy, but Minnie, hang in there, girl. Love is on its way, but it's going to take a little bit longer. Respect yourself. And she put right. Absolutely love that question because she was open. Things were stale. What is going on here? Will I have that opportunity? Guys, we are looking at these meaty questions. We're looking for the questions that are connecting to us. So the stronger the question you write, the more likely we're going to pick that question because, wow, what a great question. It stands out. I connect to it immediately. There's an instant answers coming in. They're flying in, but going, red or blue shoes? Wear shoes. I could give a shit. General questions like that do not get answered here. Minnie says, they are, and thank you. You are so welcome. Mwah! What good energy you've got. I saw the heart. If you guys could see the heart within this woman, you'd be amazed. And it can be taken advantage of. It has been used as a weapon against her. I see that. There was a lot of other things that I saw that I didn't want to bring to the surface when it came to love, but I was like, I will bury that part unless she wants to go even deeper. And she put all that, yes. All right, guys, let's keep it going. What do we got next? All right, we got that lightning round, guys. That lightning round is where you ask as many yes/no questions as you possibly can for the next 3 minutes. We're going to, as soon as those questions start popping up on my screen, that's when the timer starts. Guys, as many yes/no questions, but remember, they have to be yes/no. They cannot be, what time is Bobby coming to pick me up for lunch tomorrow? That's not a yes/no question. So guys, remember, yes or no questions. You can post as many as you like. This is the time. Fire away. This is the only time you're going to be able to ask this many questions in a row and get away with it. Unless you're donating, because then you can do that too. But as many yes no questions as you possibly can. Let's start seeing that chamber fill up. Guys, I don't believe I mentioned it earlier. We do have an emoji contest going on as well. I think I jumped right in. I was so excited to be back that one skipped my mind, but most of you know that there's an emoji contest going on. And Davey says, do you see me getting peace of mind in a month? That's undetermined. Jean, will my new online business idea be successful by the end of summer? No. Tanya, should I leave Kevin? No. Allison, does my future boyfriend live in the same town as me? No. Wow, this is a no-show. Allison, will my vehicle last till the end of this year? Yes. Yeah, yes. Jean says, will my ex-Leo pay me back more of what he owes me in August? No. Allison, will I get a new job in the next 3 months? Yes. Allison, that's 2 yeses for you. Go, girl. All right. Emma says, did I make a positive impact on Morgan's life? Yes. Davy, is my wife talking to my father's brother's wife in this week or last week? Yes, I can't give you when. Jean, should I continue to pursue my new business idea? Yes. All right, we're getting yeses now. Allison, did my ex situationship T cheat on me when we were together? Yeah, there's a lot to talk about there. Emma says, will I ever become more self-disciplined? Yes. If there's any help with me, there will be. All right, Jean says, will I find a remote job in July? No. Emma I'm just going to call it J because I know I'm going to screw it up. I think it's JV, but JV actually into me. Undetermined. More to that. There's more to that. Davy, does my wife want to reconcile? Unfortunately, no. Jean, should I go on a day trip out of town on Sunday? Absolutely, yes. I could have left it at absolutely, but that's not a yes or a no. So I had to add the yes at the end. Guys, keep throwing them questions at me. Let's keep it going. We got just a little bit more time. Keep it going, guys. Just a little bit more. All right, just a little bit more time. Let's do it, guys. All right. Emma says, is my brother a mama's boy? 1,000% yes. 1,000%. There was definitely no doubt in my mind about that one. All right. But hey, there's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as your mom doesn't control your life, then that's unhealthy. But Emma says, will I ever spend Christmas in NYC? Absolutely yes. Wow, guys, we're just flying on by. Guys, do remember we have an emoji contest going on. I'm pretty sure the people in the back have been keeping count. So, guys, if you've been here before, you guys have known that. I should have said that at the beginning of the show because the person who wins the emoji contest is going to get a reading from me. And it's the only time that we're going to do a general read here on the show. If you guys want a general read, you can head over to mypsychicconnection.com where you sign up, get 3 free minutes. Emma says, that's so much fun. I love the lightning round. It has been, since it started, it's never gone away. Jean says, at Journey Ryan, thank you for answering all my questions, love. You are so welcome. And guys, do know that you guys get 3 free minutes on My Psychic Connection when you sign up, and you can talk to the psychic of your choice. So guys, there's multiple psychics on there. Some of the psychics aren't even on this show that are on there. So you guys can check out some new people and get some insight. It's absolutely great site. Check it out, mypsychicconnection.com. Also, guys, do remember we have YouTube Shorts. We've got a full week of amazing shows and more shows coming. We've got a new show coming up soon. It'll be on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So guys, we'll keep you informed on when that happens because we've had some time changes on it. So we're working on it. We're ironing it out. We're going to iron it all out. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Who's our next question? We've got Darian. Darian says, hey, Journey, do you see pretty communicating with me in the future, which is positive. I hope I'm saying their name right. It kind of looks like Pretty to me. So, the thing when it comes to the two of you, things start out good communication wise, but the way you guys communicate with each other is some wall of attitude pops up between both of you. So one may say one wrong thing and then it's snark, and then another snark, which leads into an argument, or you guys not talking to each other at all. So there can be good communication, but you guys have got to stop snarking at each other. The little bickering is creating a bigger problem, which leads to an even bigger problem. You guys are so far apart right now, it's going to be hard not to snicker at each other. But one of you has to be the bigger person. When someone snickers and makes a spiteful or shitty little comment, one of you has to be the bigger person and speak up and say, hey, listen, when you talk to me like that, that bothers me. I'm not talking to you like that. Don't talk to me like that. I need you to respect me as I respect you. You have to, someone's got to be the adult in this relationship. And right now, no one's adulting. It's like two teenagers going back and forth. Oh, well, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever bounces. Yeah, yada, yada, sticks and stones. No one gives a shit. Someone needs to be the adult. Someone needs to be bigger than the words that are being thrown at you. Words only have power if you let them. So when they're being snarky, why are you being snarky? What did I say that it All right. Thank you so much for that question, guys. Let's keep those emojis going. I see them popping up in there. With Gina, are you trying to tell me that I'm square? I see a lot of square emojis in there. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Allison says, thank you so much. You confirmed what I thought. You are so welcome, sweetheart. So welcome. I love being here. Guys, this is my first show back. Guys, I'm going to start being here every Friday. So, guys, make sure you're tuning in, having a great time, and getting those questions in. We're going to have a good time always here on My Psychic Connection. And, guys, Journey and Friends will be returning. It will be returning. But it will only be once a month, and it will be on the weekend. A weekend show? What? Did you hear that? Wait, what? All right. So, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Jean. Jean says, may I ask what Virgo's feelings, intentions, and next actions are towards me or anything else I need to know about our connection? So, Jean, are you and Virgo not really communicating? Because the very first thing that I picked up was slow or non-existent communication. It seems to be dead. Like that energy seems to be dead. It's not that it can't be built back. It just feels very flat. And I feel like if you guys can sort of, conversate about something other than the things that you typically talk about. Because what you guys are doing to each other right now is not doing you any justice. I didn't hear back from him in June. Okay. Makes sense as to why I see that flat line. My thing when it comes down to you guys working on what needs to happen here is that someone needs to conversate about something new. She says his divorce is taking forever and he's having a hard time with it. And it is taking forever. He has no control over it. She's dragging him through the ringer. But the thing is that you guys can talk about anything else. You don't have to talk about the divorce. You don't have to talk about y'all's relationship, but you need to talk. Even if it's you guys talking about the sky being blue, the flowers smell nice, the grass that's green, I need to mow the lawn, I got to go shopping. How's your day? How are you feeling? Asking how they're feeling. That may lead into a conversation about the divorce. But hear them out because he really needs it. There's still love there between the two of you. It's not dead. The communication is, but the love isn't. The love still exists. It's still there. But what's going on in his life is overshadowing anything that could happen to. All right. Well, Gene, thank you so much for that question. I do hope that helps, and I appreciate it. Guys, do know I appreciate everyone who gives me the opportunity to take a deep dive into their lives, to take a deep dive into what they've got going on. I mean, it means the world to me, and that means that you guys put a lot of trust in us readers here, and I do appreciate it. All right. So, and I saw Jean. Jean says, "Thank you, Journey, for your time and insight, love." Absolutely, honey. Get that communication rolling. That's all you got to do. How's your day? It's super easy. Even if you get a small, simple answer, you got communication. I'd take every little breadcrumb I could if I'm trying to get to the person I love. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter for love. I will fight for it if it's right for me. Now, there's a difference between love and lust and wants. Oh, I want that badly. That's different. I love you deeply. That's real. We all kind of get those discombobulated. It's like someone turns the blender on as soon as we get the inkling that we like somebody, and then someone turns the blender on, and all of our thoughts go right down our ass. It's done. It's gone. It's like all the information you know about love, what to do, what not to do, red flags, it goes flying right out. So we got to try to remember that we need to ground ourselves when we fall in love with somebody. Write down things, even if we got to take notes. Take notes. We did it in school. We can do it in our adult lives. I mean, if we've been hurt enough, we need to take notes. Hell, some of the notes can become the next love story, the next, rom-com, or whatever we want to call it. So with me talking and talking, I know people want some questions answered. Let's go ahead and take the next one. Who do we got? I'm going to call you T. I don't want to mess your name up. Please tell me when I will get a job in London. Will it be soon? Or will it be? It will be so helpful. My bad. I'm reading that all kinds of discombobulated. I talked about Blender. Gone. All right. So, so when I'm looking at jobs for you, I need you to get a little bit more energetic when it comes to putting applications out, putting out your resume, checking out. Do not stop. Do not take a break. Like all day today, I put in resumes. Well, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. Put in a whole new list of resumes. If a job has multiple things that you can do that has skills for you, do it. As of right now, I see a stalemate as to what's already out there, but something new coming in that will allow you to have the job in London that you're looking for. I feel as though that you've tried and you're kind of, she goes, they said, yeah, I'm applying on a daily. Good. Keep up that momentum, because that was what I saw that brought in the opportunity that's going to give you the position in what you're looking for. Now, I do feel as that there are some jobs that are going to underpay you and they're not worth your time. So make sure that you are looking at the things that you're looking for. Make sure you're going after what it is that you are wanting. But do not put yourself in a position where you're going to, I got this job just to get a job, but now I'm going to look for another job because I hate this job. So don't do that to yourself, because it'll happen really quickly. And I feel like that bridge would crumble quickly. So keep yourself open. Look for the things that you want. Continue to keep putting forth those resumes and getting yourself out there. When you're in your interviews, when you are sitting in front of them and they are talking to you about this. Okay, so sell yourself is what I was going to say at the end of that. All right, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it, guys. Oh my gosh, this has been so wonderful. And being back and being excited to be here with all of you has been a blast, guys. Do remember, every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, you're going to catch me, Journey Ryan, right here on this network. T says, yeah, I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much for your time. Absolutely, T. And welcome to the network. I haven't seen you on here before, so you're one of our newer people. So, okay. I'm going to solve this problem right now. As I said in the beginning of the show, you do not get skipped. We are connecting to the questions that we're more connected to. So we're going through the list if this is a question. And by the way, was it Davey? Yeah, Davey, I answered your question in the yes no round, as a matter of fact, because you put your same question in the chat when we did the yes no round. I don't skip anyone. Free readings are not guaranteed. There's a chance for you to get a reading, but if you want a guaranteed a reading, you will find that you can donate to do so. We'll be more than happy to answer that. Lisa says, we are new to you. Well, welcome, Lisa. I appreciate it. All right. I love it, guys. Let's keep it going. And guys, here we are at the emoji contest. Who is our winner tonight? All right. We've got Jean. Congratulations, Jean. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to say this one more time. No one got missed. There's no missing. We're not able to get to all the questions that come in here. We tried to get to as many new people as possible and those whose questions stand out to us that we connect to immediately. Yes, everybody puts their questions in. We try to get to as many people as possible. But guys, we've got shows on here 5 days a week. So there's so many psychics that you guys can talk to. Davey says, I do appreciate your help and support. I love you being here, Davey. I've always loved you being here. And you know I always answer your question. All right, guys. Jean, congratulations. I'm over here shuffling these cards for you. Thank you for all your beautiful emojis. Let's see what we've got in store for you, Jean. Look at that, more emojis. All right. We got Sanctuary. Jean, this is a time for you to find a healing space. You need a healing space. You need your own place of sanctuary. You need to find that place that brings you calm, brings you peace, brings you inner healing. Jean says, I'm ready. You need to be, but you also need to be ready to put forth the time, the energy, and the effort to finding that inner peace, that inner healing. You do a lot for other people, but you have to do some things for yourself too, because if you wear yourself down, you're not going to be worth anything to anybody else. You're going to be too tired, overworked, and not have that energy to do the things that you're doing. All right, so your next card, letting go. It is time for you to let go of the past. You can let go of the past without forgetting the past. So whatever is happening in your present, don't let the past haunt your present. It's in the past for a reason. Allow yourself to be strong. And this is why Sanctuary came up first, because you need to find that peace. You need to be able to ground. You need to be able to let go. This is going to help you 100%. It's going to help you so much. You're going to be able to do so much more when you can find that inner peace, when you can find those things. I see that 100% from her. Absolutely. It's 100%. You need to be able to let go, but you've got to find a place that brings you that joy, that happiness. If it's a room in your house, if it's an amazing book you love to read, if it's music, whatever it is that's bringing you that peace, you need to do it for yourself. Wow. I'm over here shuffling these cards. Healing. It's all about the healing that you need. By doing that, by letting go, you're going to be allowed that healing to happen. Finding that sanctuary is going to let you allow yourself to let go so you can heal. This is an absolute amazing time for you. But if you don't heal, if you don't allow yourself to let go and feel safe, feel protected, to feel that place of peace, you're not going to be able to let go. You're not going to be able to heal. And this is going to continue to keep piling up on you. If it continues to keep piling up on you, you're not going to be good to anybody else. So remember, allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to do what's right for you. But do not give up on you. Remember, you are a person too, and you can heal yourself. But you have to have the space, the time, and the energy to do it. And we got to remember that other people's problems are not our own. So we cannot let their problems bring us down. We can't let them hold us down. And with that, honey, thank you so much for all those beautiful and amazing emojis. I appreciate it. Guys, check out our whole lineup. We've got a huge lineup of shows. We got Monday nights with Kay the Intuitive Empath, followed by Tuesday at 6 with Mystical Liz. We've also got Whispers from the Forest with Squirrel. And Jean says, thank you for your beautiful general read, love. You are so welcome. All right, so guys, remember I was saying Whispers from the Forest is at 10 p.m. on Tuesdays. We've got a 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. As of right now, at 6 o'clock, we'll return, but we'll get more to that in future dates. But as we go into Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern with Energy, the Metaphysical Crone, and then you guys all know our gal, our girl in black. You know our girl in black. Cassidy the Card Slinger. She's on every Thursday at 10 p.m. So guys, now that I've just told you all that, I'm going to turn the blender on. Because next week, Tuesday at 10 p.m. is Cassidy the Car Slinger. And Thursday at 10 p.m. is Squirrel. Okay? Whispers from the Forest. We're doing a little swappy swap for some husband birthday love for Cassidy and her husband. So absolutely happy birthday to Cassidy's husband. It's coming up this week. I just had to do that for you and turn the blender on. Guys, this has been an amazing show. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And we will see you all again on Monday on Kay the Intuitive Empath. You guys have a great night. And I will see you guys all next Friday.